Hey Zen fam, it's me. Yet again, it's a video while I'm on holiday, so I've not got my usual microphone, I'm speaking through my headset, and of course, I've not got the green screen, so you can't see me in the center or in the bottom corner for the alternate version I do for some of those viewers out there that don't like it when I'm in the middle of the screen. So, you've got some VR footage here of me playing a little bit of Wipeout, because VR is awesome. Anyway, so as to the title of the video, there's been yet another study into violence and video games. This one done by the Oxford Internet Institute. Now, I don't know if that's connected to Oxford University, but I know that they've done some studies in this field before, so chances are good. So basically, it's asking whether or not violent video games and teenage aggression are linked. And generally speaking, from my own experience, I would say no. I mean, as you and I know, we're gamers here. I mean, I assume you're a gamer. That's why you linked on this channel. And that's why hopefully you subscribed. Ding, 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 ding. Hit that subscribe. Is the fact that, gaming is good for you, and in fact, if anything, when you're feeling angry and stuff, playing games for a while helps that anger subside. It's sort of like it gives you something to do with that anger, you know. Many is the time I've come home from a horrible day at work and I just want to shoot things, you know. And gaming allows me to do that. It allows me to take my pent up anger out on the stuff in the game and not hurt real people in real life. Anyway, so basically the debate about whether violent video games produce aggressive behavior in teens has been, something that's wrangled on for many, many years. I mean, America's Congress has gone on about it, the Westminster government, any government you tend to mention. But, they took 2,800 subjects and they judged their level of aggressive behavior. But instead of asking the teenagers themselves, they actually asked their parents. Which is a different tack, apparently. Apparently they normally ask the teenagers. Bit silly too, if you ask me. I mean, a teenager is always going to lie. That's what teenagers do. I mean, I know as a teenager, I often lied my head off about a great many things. It's like you say to a teenager, "Are you drinking?" "No." "Are you having sex?" "Yeah." When generally, it's the other way around. Anyway, so they filled out a regular questionnaire that analysed the potential towards violent behaviour, and then the institute classified level of violence in video games, its rating and what happens in it and stuff. But what was nice is they didn't pull into their equations things like trash talking and stuff like that. So they actually left it to the actual, what could be considered violent behaviour in a game. And the overall conclusion was basically, nah, video games don't cause violence. And we know this as gamers. Video games don't cause violence. Humans cause violence, Before video games, it was certain forms of music. I mean, would you go right back to it? When Mozart released the Magic Flute, there were riots in the streets, and people were like, "Whoa, this Mozart, he's causing a lot of trouble, he's producing violence in our youth." Ridiculous. And now it's like, it's like, have you ever seen the movie Footloose? When Ariel's asking her dad, who's played by the awesome John Lithgow, is sort of like, "Wait, so this music's okay?" And he goes, "Yeah, this is uplifting." And I'm pretty sure that was on the part of the writers, In time, everything is acceptable. It's about context, and it's about understanding. Thing is, to a lot of people, they don't understand gaming because it's not been around as long as other forms of media. But it's grown faster than other forms of media. So people are always afraid of what they don't understand, unfortunately. Anyway, this is just a little quickie video, guys, just so you know I'm still here and I'm still out here for you. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this, and I'll be back in my usual setup hopefully by this time next week, so then proper videos and back to streaming and all that happiness. Anyway, in the meantime, you know the drill. Rate, favourite, comment, share, subscribe, and of course, as always, aye, nae bother.